Hi Virgo, welcome back. So Virgo, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be connecting with. Keep in mind, because it's a general reading, you can resonate with either side, all right? So it can be vice versa. Also, I made a minor change to my readings where I'm no longer going to put time frames around them because we're all on different paths and time is malleable. So whenever this video finds you, that's when it's for you. And feel free to apply it to past, present, or future, okay? So Virgo, let's see what the overall energy is for you, and let's go ahead and get this started. Woo. So you have the conjunction here and opposition, Libra energy for a few of you. This is talking about coming to a conjunction, quite literally, where there's either going to be more empowerment, more balance in your life, or more opposition. Okay, more disempowerment, and that choice is largely up to you, of course, free will. This is saying that you're being encouraged to strengthen, collaborate, and join forces here, and doors of opportunities will open for you when you do that, Virgo. This is saying make conscious decisions as well. Pay attention to your thoughts. What are you telling yourself about yourself? What thoughts are you chronically thinking? Become aware of those thoughts, because manifestation is derived from our thought and emotional process. And if you're getting messy with your thoughts, you're not paying attention to it, you may manifest something you don't really like, So just making more conscious choices basically is what this is talking about. And looking at how that relates to everything and everyone around you and acknowledging that. That's going to empower your energy during this time frame. This might be a bit of an intense energy, okay? But I see it as like really lighting up your willpower, like I said, your empowerment sector of yourself. So I like this. Your overall energy here, Virgo, it's like the words are coming to me before my mouth can say them. So excuse me, I keep tripping over my words. Let me slow down for a second. Here, Six of Pentacles is your overall energy, all right? So this is a very supportive energy, very generous. You may be more generous with your time and energy with others during this time frame. Could also talk about finances, having, more than you need for a few of you, or being more generous with that, or people being more generous towards you with that, all right? It's all connected, of course. This is something you can build off of. This is an energy that you're building off of, Virgo, so I like that. Person you're dealing with is the Eight of Swords. So I feel like this person may be placing some restrictions, unnecessary restrictions on themselves or this connection. It's kind of throwing this person out of balance a little bit during this time frame, and it's about restrictive thoughts. So that overall message that I felt at the beginning of the reading may very well be for you and the person you're dealing with, because I feel like this person is has some sort of inner dialogue going on that is restricting what's possible for them. And they may or may not be aware of this. They may be purposely doing that, and we do this to ourselves when we think we know better, when we feel it's better to restrict than to open up. So they may have reasoning there as to why they're doing this, most certainly. But for a few of you, they're not even aware of this thought process. Like, they have not put the connection together that, well, it's the way that I'm thinking about it, not the reality of it type of energy. So now we're going to go into recent past energy, Virgo. On both sides, we're going to go into your perception of each other, how you genuinely feel underneath all of it, your hopes, and the most likely future outcome, okay? So let's see, Virgo, recent past for my Virgos. What's led up to this moment? Virgo. So you've got the Sun in the reverse, okay? So some of you might have been battling with depression in the past. This could be the far past or the recent past coming into now. You know, not being able to see the brighter side, having difficulty being able to turn something over in your mind into a positive light, you know, really dampening your spirit. I don't get like this is a chronic issue. I get like just this sense of like maybe feeling a little bit meh, a little bit unmotivated is what I felt. Let's see, the High Priestess, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. So yeah, I feel that you've come out of that most recently. Some of you might still be in that energy of having difficulty connecting with your happiness, you know, your joy, or being able to sustain it. So getting moments of clarity and happiness and then kind of slipping back into old patterns of thought, and then getting clarity and then kind of slipping back into old patterns of thought. You're becoming more aware of your moods and mood swings and how that's connected to, like I said, your thoughts. Your intuition is definitely speaking to you and guiding you in this energy, Virgo, or has been in the recent past, kind of bringing your thought process back to awareness, becoming more aware of the bigger picture of yourself and other people and everything that surrounds you. So you might have been getting downloads if you meditate, when you meditate in the sleep state, in your dream state, or just simply, you know, sometimes we meditate and we don't even know we're doing it. For instance, like when we drive, like driving a car, because it's so, you know, we're so mechanical with it, our mind tends to drift. Or like when you're doing like an everyday task that doesn't require a lot of thought, your mind tends to drift, and you could be getting, you know, messages when your mind drifts like that, because you're just more in a state of allowing. You're more likely to open up to that thought process. All right, so pay attention to that. Some of you are already aware of that, but I feel like in the recent past, it's this definitely fiercely independent type of energy showing up for you. Being more attractive is what I heard, or attracting more things to you that you want, you know. This is being more self-sufficient, independent, you know, standing in your truth, knowing who you are, tapping into your more creative aspects of you, being more action-oriented or wanting to be more action-oriented in your environment. I heard decor. Some of you may be decorating for Halloween, I'm not really sure, or like updating the decor in your home, or thinking about that. I'm hearing that would be a really good creative pursuit for you, even if it's something small like hanging a new picture. Like it will, and maybe some of you like really get into the vibe of who you are, because Virgo is very practical, and Virgo is usually like a very nice environment. That's kind of when you're in your vibe, when you're in like your creative juices are flowing, or you're thinking about zhuzhing something up, or doing something new in your environment, something like that. So let's see what this person's recent past energy is over here, Virgo, leading into this moment. Recent past energy over here. Virgo. Four of Pentacles. Who is the person they're dealing with? The Hierophant. The Star. The Ace of Swords. Wow, okay. So, you know, this person's coming to some clarity of thought, absolutely. Being able to see the bigger picture. This person may have been closed off in the past, you know, a little bit hard to get to, or not really willing to budge. But I feel like it's because this person feels that they know what's best for them, Virgo. And it really doesn't matter to them what you think about that. And they may even restrict themselves from hearing you out, or restrict themselves from hearing others out, because I feel like this person has an internal dialogue where they're just certain they're right, they're certain they're right, they're certain they're right. And that could just be who they are in general, or who they've just been behaving like in the recent past energy. I feel like this person does have doors of opportunity opening to them, or have in the past. you know, and have been reconnecting with themselves on a very high level, you know, getting kind of the clutter out of their head, out of the way, getting some clarity, maybe even some downloads as well as what I saw you having. You may have a very strong connection with this person or think similarly than this person, even if it doesn't appear that you do on the outside, because I get that there's like something here about seeing the opposition between you and this person, but really if you boil it down underneath all of that, there's a lot of similar energies here and not as many differences as you think, right? This person maybe have gone into this place of self-empowerment, not really wanting to hear other people's opinion about that, because they feel that they know their path, and not really being open to other people impeding upon that. So let's see what your perception is, Virgo, then of this connection. Your perception. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can take all of those. I guess I will. All right. Got like 12 cards here. So keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder. So it might be your truth, but it may not be theirs. Your perception of the connection: 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, the Magician. Wow, 9 of Wands, the Fool, 5 of Wands, 3 of Wands. Okay, so it's been a bit of a struggle here, a bit of back and forth, right? I feel like things kind of came to a close, came to an end. It felt very heavy, but then it was like you manifested a lighter energy for yourself, kind of let something go to some degree, not all the way, not fully letting your defenses down or your guard down, but not in this heavy state of needing to carry everything on your back. So kind of unloading a little bit. And then because you just let go, even just that little bit of resistance, you got some sort of new beginning here, which you're still kind of having an internal battle about, because you're trying too hard to look too far into the future as opposed to being in the present moment. Okay, so when it comes to this connection, it has a tendency to pull you out of your comfort zone more than you like, you know, and it feels a bit like uneasy to you or heavy to you at times, you know, and then you get really skeptical about the connection, I feel, and then it's like, this internal struggle kind of starts, this internal dialogue. And it's because you're thinking too far ahead, Virgo, or trying to fill in the future in your mind before you have all of the pieces of the puzzle together, you know, and one of the pieces of the puzzle is being present now, being present now, being present now. Now is all you have. And appreciating where you are, and the more you appreciate where you are, the easier what you want comes to you, and you don't really have to think, you know, 10 years ahead, 10 steps ahead any longer, because you have that knowing that as long as you're staying in alignment with where you're at now and you're happy with where you're at now, then it will come together for you with all the specifics that you have asked for. So this internal struggle here is trying to either push something before you're ready, or see something, you know, before it's ready to come to you. So let's see what this person's perception is of the connection, Virgo. Queen of Swords. Ooh. Get that one in a minute. 10 of Cups. Okay. It's the Hanged Man. Okay. And the 5 of Cups. So, Virgo, this person's contemplating heavily, you know, trying to see all the different angles, having a bit of trouble doing that. I feel like when they think of the connection, they actually see it one of two ways. Something that's completely emotionally fulfilling for them, that they feel like home. Oh, so I got this song in Aries reading, and now I hear it again. It's Madonna, Like a Prayer. And it feels like home. Great song. Some of you definitely connecting with an Aries. But not all of you. I have lots of different zodiac signs out, but if you are, check out that reading. But then on the other hand, this person has some a lot of things that are emotionally draining to them, or they may see the connection as emotionally draining. It's like fulfilling, but emotionally draining, you know, and it's all about kind of where this person's head is at as to which way that they see it. And I don't feel that they're open to, like I said, other people kind of impeding on that thought process, because their back is turned in this depiction here, meaning they're not really open, Virgo, to hearing your perspective out. It's like they know what they know, and this is the way they're thinking about it. And it's like two parts. It's like, yes, you know, this connection has really all of the pieces of the puzzle, but then at the same time, feeling drained emotionally. And it may not even be related to you. It could be something else going on in their life. But for a few of you, it is related to you, where it's like, you know, they could be bouncing back and forth too in their moods, where like when they're feeling it, they're feeling all of it. And when they're not feeling it, they're not feeling any of it, you know, and needing to get a balance on that energy. So let's go into genuine emotions, Virgo, and see. That was perception, surface level, if you will. And now we're going to go deep into the ether, into the emotional space, and see what's going on there. So, Virgo, on an emotional level, where are you at? Knight of Swords, Temperance, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow, give me one more. See, this is, don't be so quick to judge a situation or a person during this time frame, right? Because here's that pressure to push yourself faster or further than what you're really allowing in. Because I feel like, you know, if you're quick to push something forward before you're emotionally ready, then you get the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, which is, you know, not really seeing things come to fruition the way that you deserve for it to come into fruition, right? And it's because on an emotional space, you're not, it's like you're working towards being more in control of the moods or emotions, but then maybe slipping back into bad emotional habits where you stop working on yourself, or you stop dedicating time to yourself, or over giving to others for some of you, you know, and then getting angry because you know, because you're feeling disempowered, you know, and you may be taking that out on other people, or thinking it's this person doing that to you, but you're kind of doing it to yourself, you know, disempowering yourself by giving over your power to a situation external from you, you know, because I see that you're wanting to give, a lot of you, towards this connection, and we'll see what their emotions are, but I feel like this person is somewhat closed off to that energy. At least in their perception of it. And it's like, you know, you can't keep giving to a closed door, you know, because I feel that some of you, that's what you're doing, or you're emotionally getting frustrated with yourself because you want to see more progress, you know, and you keep trying to correct, I don't think that's the word, correct this energy, right? But it's like the more frustrated you get with yourself, the more law of attraction kicks in, and the more frustration comes to you, because you're in the vibration of frustration. And then you've got more frustrating things happening. So I guess the message here, Virgo, to turn that energy around is to flip the coin on the other side, meaning on the other side of frustration is allowance, understanding that all you want is coming to you, and you don't have to push so hard for it. And definitely don't push against yourself, meaning don't beat up on yourself, don't be hard on yourself, just take it as it comes, know who you are, and give energy and time to self, you know, make sure you're balanced in that, and then reach out, or then give, you know, because then when you're in the state of allowing it, you'll have more things become allowing towards you. That's what I'm feeling. So let's see what this person's emotions are towards the connection. Yeah, their back is turned, so to speak. Eight of Cups. So on an emotional level, you know, this person, they're emotionally distracted, you know, trying to leave things in the past, trying to move into a more satisfying energy, because it's been a bit lackluster over here, even though they've had some definite positive things happen in the past that gave them some clarity and gave them some answers. On an emotional level, they are just now putting that into practice or putting it into play, where they're starting to, you know, understand that, like, look, see and feel the things that are emotionally draining to them, and learning when to leave that thought alone, leave that situation, leave that person, whatever this is, job alone, could be anything. And because of that, it's like massive momentum forward on an emotional level, really feeling much clearer in not only the way that they're thinking about things, but also in the way that they feel. So this person, I feel their energy is a bit closed off towards you still, Virgo, but yet at the same time, they're going through some massive emotional transformations and changes. And I see the energy definitely moving in the right direction, or in a forward direction here, because of those massive changes. And then there's some sort of opportunity here, and I feel like emotionally what's changing for this person is what they're committed to, you know, or how they behave within relationships or commitments. There might be some changes going on in significant areas of this person's life because of this emotional exchange. It could be within finances or career, or, like I said, relationships, a commitment, your connection with them. But it's like, you know, once they make this emotional decision to, I heard, let bygones be bygones for a few of you, or just to move forward and let it go, you know, whatever this is they were holding on to in the past that kept them closed off, then it's like full speed ahead, massive changes coming through. So let's see what your hope is. You have the Hangman and the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. So I feel like, you know, some of you feel like you made a mistake, you know, and you want to take it back or something. But this is saying there's been no mistakes made. There are no mistakes being made. That's that dialogue I felt that you had going on, Virgo, of like putting something out there and being like, ooh, I want to take it back, or I should have done it this way, I should have said it this way, and kind of getting in your own way vibrationally and energetically because of that. But it's like you're kind of hoping that a missed opportunity comes back. But there were no missed opportunities, you know, because every opportunity, whether it turns out the way we want it to or not, helps align us with who we really are by the realization of the experience, and empowerment comes from that space. But just the way you think about it. Now, this person's hope. They want reasons to celebrate. This person may want to be more playful in the energy, you know, more stable in the energy. They're hoping for a like mind, someone that can understand them. And then let's look at most likely future outcome. Now keep in mind, Virgo, the most likely future outcome can be changed with free will. You're in the driver's seat of your life, no one else, but I'm going to give you a snapshot of what it currently looks like today. So future energies for my Virgos. All right, Six of Swords, the World, Four of Swords. All right. So there might be some emotional distance here, or physical distance for a few of you from whoever this is you're connecting with. But I feel this on an energetic level of, you know, moving forward and getting more rest, getting more at peace with the way things are, getting more present in the present moment. There's a cycle here, a life cycle or a relationship in this cycle that's closing out, that you're getting ready to walk away from. Some old issues, old news, old business, something old that does not, that you don't need to carry around with you anymore. Letting go of that, or being encouraged to close that chapter out. You're not in that chapter anymore. You know, a lot of times in life we don't allow chapters to close because we are creatures of habit. We like what we like, and sometimes change can be scary and unknown. But this is saying, allow this to close out. There's something better here that's going to help you move forward, that's going to put your mind at ease, Virgo, and you're being supported in the energy. There is empowerment here. There's more balance coming in for you. And yeah, look at this. Four of Cups, King of Pentacles, Two of Cups. For some of you, a new connection or a reconnection with this person or another person. I feel most of you, it's going to be this person, but it's going to be different for all of you. It's something that was once rejected. There could definitely be a missed opportunity coming back, and you may reject it. You know, some of you might be closed off because this person had been closed off to you, you know, and that's only you know what's right for you. But I saw you wishing for another opportunity, so I think it's interesting. You're wishing for another opportunity, then you have an opportunity come in, and it's not quite everything that you wanted, and you're kind of rejecting it, and it's like, okay. So maybe you set an emotional intention to get something, and it doesn't come in the form or through the person that you expected it to, and therefore you reject it. And then you're kind of back to square one because you just put rejection into your energy. And this is kind of saying, like, look at your blessings, look around you, look what you do have, and place your focus there. Again, wherever you're at right now in life, find the good aspects of it and then appreciate all of that. And then more things for you to appreciate will come through for you. Not all of you is it, you know, rejection, so to speak, but it's like kind of disinterested in looking at something again. You know, you might have been rejected, like I said, in the past, and kind of closing the door on that. And if this isn't in regards to this person, it could be the self-dialogue, the relationship between you, your ego, and you, your soul, and kind of coming together with that. Sometimes the Two of Cups can represent that, where it's like, you know, I love myself enough not to let my mind and my emotions regurgitate that past hurt or that past rejection or whatever this insecurity type of energy is that had you feeling down or depressed in the past, and choosing to close your focus away from that, okay? So let's see this person's future energy. Okay, some of you, this is definitely what you thought was a missed opportunity showing itself again. All right, and like I said, for a lot of you, it's going to be with this person, but some of you, it's coming through, but not through this vessel, not through this person, and you're rejecting it. But for a lot of you, yeah, Page of Pentacles, that's what you have here, you know. There is, in this person's energy, some sort of new opportunity brewing, a chapter closing for them as well. This person wanting more firm foundations, you know, things that they can build off of, things that they can create with. Some of you may have a commitment or be in a commitment or family with this person, and something that you thought was like gone or lost may show itself to you in a very tangible form during this time frame. For others of you, it's like a missed opportunity representing itself, and you possibly might reject it, Virgo. You might be a little closed off to it or not even see it coming. Some of you aren't going to reject, you just don't see it coming, you know. It might take you off guard. This person's been dedicating a lot of time to thought and what they want, and you know, where they want to invest their time and energy into, and that could be why they restricted themselves. They really needed to get right with themselves or get right in their headspace, you know, and I feel like they couldn't do that when other people were weighing in or when you were weighing in. It just made it too complicated, so they may have closed off a little bit to kind of deal with things on their own. I get that this person likes to deal with things on their own a lot, and then they're going through these emotional transformations because they're doing this kind of inner work. And like I said, some sort of missed opportunity is coming back around. And what you do with that opportunity, Virgo, that's going to be totally on you. You know, that's where your free will comes in, right? So, yeah. But whatever decision you make, I think you're going to be at peace with it, all right? I really do. I feel like you are coming to terms, is the word that I've heard, with a lot of different things that have been going on with you emotionally and in your thought process. And so I feel like whatever decision is made, you will be at peace with it. So I'm going to leave it there. I want to say this reading like flowed like butter. Some of you are getting into the flow, you know? But creative pursuits are going to help you get there, like I said earlier. The zodiac signs you could be dealing with. Now, don't get caught up on this. It's a general reading. It could be any zodiac sign, but I'm going to name them off for you, what I have here. Like I said, I felt Aries energy early on. But I also have Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Libra. Could be dealing with another Virgo or Capricorn, Sagittarius, Leo again, and I have water here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's pretty much all of the zodiac signs. So, like I said, take it as it resonates. Don't pay too much attention to that. Either way, I hope that you enjoyed it. Please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, give me a like, share, and subscribe, please. And also check me out on Facebook and Instagram. I do go live there, and so you can catch more additional info, both linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube. Also, if you like my outfit today, my shirt is from my sister's online boutique, avasophia.com. So you can get it for yourself, also linked down below in the description. Either way, I'm wishing you the very best, Virgo, and until next time, my friends, namaste.